Hello Aquarius, this is Paulette from Water Chair Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your May love reading, but this is going to be called What You Need to Know in Love, okay? So I'm going to let Spirit just show me quickly what it is that you need to know about love, either pertaining you or your person, or just in general, just stuff that Spirit picks up that you need to know, okay? So before I get started, I will be leaving some links in the comments of the products that I use during my readings, and I also have created some stuff myself. If you guys would like to look at that stuff as well and purchase some, that'll be great. But you know, one thing I will say before I get started, it's kind of weird because it's I've never done it before, but I thought to let you guys know. I tried multiple times to do your readings today. And then I tried to do it the day before. And every time that I tried to do it, cards came out, but then something got in the way where I couldn't finish it. And so I was led to start all over again when I could, put the cards back, mix them up again, and then try to do the reading, and then I couldn't do it. I had to stop the video because something always got in the way. So I feel like I have to say this because even if it's just for one Aquarius person, I'm just gonna say it. There's something that you have been trying to do, and every single time you try, there's always like a stop, try. And then it doesn't get accomplished. And this may not even be love related. It could be anything. It could be love related, but it could be anything that you have been wanting to do. And something always gets in the way where you have to stop and then later on try to do it again. But I think Spirit is telling you that you're going to have to find time to get it done. Because it is something that you had in mind to do, and it's important to you. So if you have to turn off your phone, if you have to tell people not today, if you have to move some things around your schedule, but it's something that you really need to get done, okay? So I thought just to put that out there. So it may not make sense to a whole lot of you, but it may make sense to somebody, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and jump into your reading. And so I got new cards, and I enjoy getting new cards. They're so much fun because they have, every single card I get has a different aspect to them and how they work. They were completely different. So we're going to go ahead and do your oracle cards and see what Spirit wants to tell you that you need to know in love. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and spray love manifestation spray just so I can get a clear reading. Okay. Here we go. And if there's something extra that I pick up on, I will let you know, because there are times that I do have some weird readings where, you know, the cards come out and they have their main meanings, but sometimes when you see the cards, it doesn't happen with everybody, but sometimes with some readers, they see extra things that's not related really to that main meaning. And so I'd be picking up some random stuff. And so I just kind of throw it out there for somebody who may need it. All right, so let's go ahead. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know right now? Show me, Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know right now in love? The first one you got is Gaia. Wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. So it seems like Spirit is going to be working with you. There's something, you know, clearly the message is, well, not this message, but what the title of the reading is what you need to know. And what you need to know is going to lead you into some sort of understanding, like your third eye is going to be open, or there's something that you're going to finally understand when it concerns you and relationships that you have, either with people in general, family members, friends, or a specific love partner, okay? But it's going to guide you and give you a better understanding on either how to deal with them or what's going on between you and them. What you're going to find out, there's going to be a lot of growth in it. I think it really has a lot to do with you as well, how you are. There's going to be something happening where what Spirit is going to tell you is going to literally help you grow. It's going to help you make some changes in life concerning how you deal with others. And it's going to pour out of you. Okay? Okay, so your next card is Sacred Earth Mother. A message of love. I think there's going to be an opportunity for you to hear from someone, or the person that you're with, or if you're dating, or even if you're single, something's going to come through for you. Something that you need to know that's really going to open you up in love. And it's just going to give you exactly what you need. But it's going to be like I said, your third eye is going to be open. Like your spiritual part of yourself is going to be open. And it's going to really work on your inner self. And it's going to clarify some things for you. But in a way that it's really going to be dynamic in your life. Okay? But I'm also going to open the book and we're going to go through these individually, so that way we can get a deeper understanding of these cards, okay? And then we're going to slap on some tarot cards on there. Last one. Thinking of you. A loving thought, serendipity. Okay. So this card, this came out for Cancer as well. But I have a little bit more of understanding with this card. Like I told you, your third eye is going to be open and there's going to be clarity. There's more light radiating. And we also know that whenever you see the Sun card, it does mean joy, but in other times, depending on what falls around that card, it could also be about clarity. Kind of reminds me of the Tower as well. We know the Tower is like a massive change, but when it happens, what do you see? You see light from fire. It exposes things, it destroys things, but at the same time, it helps you to see in the dark. It's a light. So this thing is going to be burning bright. Whatever is going to be exposed to you, I think is going to change some things for you in love. Now, there is somebody in particular here. There's one main person that has been having you in mind that I feel may come through and give you a message. Now, I will have to say this. For some of you, this is not for all of you. You may have somebody that has passed on that may want to speak with you, or give you some rest, or some people, how they mourn and they don't feel that peace, they don't feel that letting go of yet. But I think whoever this is, if you know that somebody has passed away for you, you've been holding on to it for a while, they're coming through and they're telling you that they love you and that they're thinking about you and they see you. Okay, they're here. For some of you, it may be a female, and she's coming in saying that she's okay. She's always watching. For others of you, it may not be a death. It could just, clearly it's like a love message. So there's someone in particular that is going to be speaking to you and giving you understanding about what's going on between you and them, and it's concerning love. So this is a message of love. So it could go either way. We don't know if it's going to come through where they're going to make things better, or it could be that maybe the clarity is that they need to pull away, or something's going on with them, or something that they're seeing within you. But as we put down the tarot cards, we will understand a little bit more. But for the person who has passed away, for those who it was somebody else, or it wasn't even a female, but it was somebody else that passed on, this person is coming through very clearly, and they're here, and they love you very much. Okay, so take this in. If you have to pause the video, do that, and just breathe and feel their love. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Let me go ahead and go deeper into the cards as well. So we got Gaia. So let's see what comes up for her. Okay. Gaia, the Gaia card is the most powerful card in this deck. It shows that you have a deep spiritual connection, and understanding to life. Gaia, the Earth Mother, thanks you for the love and consideration you show towards her, and the love you have for all living things. And so all living things could be not just everything out in nature, but it all could also be how you are with people in general. And if you are one of those people that you're kind and loving to everyone, Spirit notices that and they see that. Okay? She encourages you to gently and lovingly share your wisdom and knowledge with others. Perhaps you may join with like-minded souls to share your message of love, or you may choose to do practical things to help the earth restore her balance and well-being. Okay, so this sounds a little bit as well where Spirit is asking you that if there's if you are in a current relationship, there's probably been a moment where either you already have or you will be sharing some things about stuff that you have gone through in your love experiences, and it might help them. It might clarify some things to them on why you do some of the things that you do. It could also be that it's going to help this person just understand you a little bit better. And it may help them as well. Okay? So we're going to move on to the Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. So let's take a look at that one and see what comes through. Okay, so what we have, we travel the endless corridors of our mind until one day we find a pathway that leads us to our heart. Who you truly are has nothing to do with your personality or your achievements, successes, or failures. The you think you are is an actor, playing a role that your soul has chosen. The essence of you is soul, light with no beginning or end. You are an external spark of pure creativity and unlimited potential that yearns to be expressed and fulfilled. Your potential is your destiny. It awaits your call. Trust your heart, apply its love and wisdom to all you do. In this way, all you create or do will be a true expression of your soul. It is through expressing your truth that you create things of lasting value. Be true to you. Okay. And I think that's why it's called the message of love. Because there's some things that you do need to express at this moment in time. Or it could be the person that you're interested in. They're wanting to express what's been going on with them internally. And they haven't been showing you through their behavior. They probably act either everything's okay, or they're just silent and they're not really showing you anything really. But on the inside, something's going on and they need to express. And it has to do all about their emotions, all about their feelings, what's going on deeply inside their heart. And I think either you are going to get that realization, get the clarity of what you need to share that will become wisdom to someone else, or it could be the other person doing that to you. And this person is thinking of you heavily and wanting to get that out. So let me see, thinking of you, 29. Let's see. Okay, this card is a confirmation that someone you have been thinking of is also thinking of you. It may be someone who has, look at that, has passed away, or a living friend, family friend, or loved one. Our thoughts and feelings are energy frequencies or wavelengths that transcend through space and time. It makes no difference whether someone is near or far, alive or passed away. We're subconsciously in constant communication with those we think about and love. Having heard this, you probably imagine your thoughts traveling through space and time. Let me see what else. Okay, it says we're all interconnected and ultimately one, eternally held within an ocean of divine love. The great cosmic ocean of life is as vast and endless as we can imagine it to be. And at the same time, it can be smaller than the smallest particle. Okay, so this for some of you, very small portion of you, has to do with someone that has passed on. And they're here very clearly to let you know that that they love you, okay? And they do watch over you and they're here for you. Now, for others of you, because this is a love reading, I really feel like there's somebody in particular, either you're with right now, you're dating, or if you're single, you may have separated from someone and this person is thinking heavily about you. And there's something that they need to say to you. And I think it's something that they've been holding in for a while, but it's something that they need to clarify to you, so that way you understand what transpired between the both of you. Let me see what else I can get. Yeah, so let's see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and put some tarot cards down and see how it comes through for you guys, okay? Spirit. Okay, Spirit. What is it that they need to know? What is the Gaia card about? Clarify that for us, please, for Aquarius. Okay, so a few cards flew out for you. So, and there's one on the floor, so give me 1 second. Okay, so there's that Ace of Swords. Okay, so like I said, this has to do with wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and swords have to do with our thoughts and clarity, and doing things in a logical manner. In order to do that, you really have to think things through, okay? But something's coming in here that is going to be a truth for you that's going to set you off to have this knowledge and understanding about love and a relationship. And it's going to be communicated to you right here, okay? But you're going to find out a truth. Let's see what else came out. You got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles, we already know that it has to do with stability, something that is long-term, but this is something that's a little bit newer. So maybe there might be like a newer opportunity to have something that's a little bit more stable, more foundational, something that is more abundant, but it's just like at the beginning stages. Okay. And the next card we got is the Six of Swords. So there's the swords again, Aquarius. So once this truth of what it is that's being offered, you're going to be at a place where now your mindset is going to change. Wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding is going to come through. Once you gain the understanding, it's going to set you off into a place where now you can rest. Now your mind can be at peace, and now you can move forward and you're going to be okay. Your mind is going off into smoother waters. Like you are just in a dark place for a little bit. And sometimes it may not always be like dark place like depression or anything like that. But it can just be that, you know, you couldn't see everything right away or you didn't know everything. But now Spirit is saying that something's going to be opened up to you, the truth about something that's a little bit more stable, something that's a little bit more brand new is coming in to help you move forward, move your thoughts forward. And it is some sort of ending of challenges in your mind, but it's going to release you. And for some of you, it could entail depression or illness. Okay? Yeah, it's going to propel you forward. And so for some of you, I have a feeling that for those of you who are mourning or dealing with a passing on with whoever passed on, I think what's going to happen is that you may get a little bit more information about what has happened with them. You're going to get some truth about, you know, something that you actually been waiting on for quite some time, because remember, Pentacles is something that takes time. And so eventually you're going to hear something that you didn't know before about this person that passed on, and it's going to release you to be okay and breathe again and be able to stabilize your thoughts and not feel the way you're feeling before. Okay? Now, for others of you, when it's concerning love, you're going to find out something that you feel that it's going to be a little bit better for you. And it's going to move your thoughts forward and move you forward. And look at, you got the Seven of Swords. For some of you that did go through the passing of someone, people weren't expecting it. They thought everything was okay. People are just living their lives as normal. Thought this was okay, that this person, you know, was fine. But in reality, nobody knew how they were going to pass on very quickly. And I think it was a shock to them. And I think for people surrounding this particular person, they feel like they were taken away unfairly. And it's a massive loss, not just for you, but for other people that knew them. And it just felt like like literally like a carpet was like, you know, taken right from under you. Like you weren't expecting to hear this at all. And it just came very sudden. But this is like a horrible loss. And you feel like it wasn't fair on how the situation took place. Now, for others of you who are in love, and maybe the truth that's coming out that's brand new for you, that's going to help you propel you forward and move forward, has to do with how things just didn't go quite right between you and somebody else, and it became a loss. And I usually the Seven Swords has to do with somebody stealing, cheating, being deceitful. But there was something that you didn't know yet, something that you didn't see or understand about the relationship, why it happened the way it did. For those of you who did break up, you probably felt like things were kind of up in the air and you didn't know fully why things happened the way they did, because not all the information was given to you and you felt like you were at a loss. It could also be that they didn't even give you the closure. They stole that from you. It could also be that things were being kept from you and you didn't know the full story. But all that shit's going to come out. It's all going to come out. And either it already came out for you and it's going to set you to move forward and be free. This new information. Or it's going to happen. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on into a message of love and see what comes out for you. Spirit, give me the cards, please. Before I say this is probably only going to speak to one person, and it's very random, but I kept hearing aneurysm. Aneurysm. And then I also got dizziness. So I don't know. Y'all figure out what that is. But that's all I keep hearing is aneurysm and dizziness. Okay, so your first card is the Ten of Wands. So yeah, there was something going on here. What you're about to hear is that somebody really felt burdened in the relationship or in the situation itself, and they feel like they put so much into this situation and it left them at a place where it was too much for them. And so in order for them to gain themselves back, they had to drop what they were feeling and what they were doing and what their plans they're doing in this relationship. They had to literally drop it because it was becoming too much. Now, somebody, if the person that passed on maybe they could have gone because of stress as well. Maybe they were doing too much and they overexerted themselves and caused themselves stress. They probably dealt with headaches. And maybe that's where that dizziness is coming from. But I don't know why I kept hearing aneurysm. But anyway, yeah, so this person is probably going to let you know that they felt like they were doing too much. Either they're working too many hours, or they were doing too much in the relationship, or they're doing too much in other areas, or they felt like they were being stretched everywhere, and it just became so heavy on them. And so let's see what other cards come out for this before I say anything else. Give me some more cards, please. Okay, thank you. And here's the Ten of Cups. So this was something that was beautiful. Some of you may have been married with this person and got a divorce. If it wasn't that, you're probably still with this current person, and you're going to find out the message is that they do feel the Ten of Cups for you. They do love you. They do care for you. But there's certain things about the relationship that they need to put down in order to feel this full joy and happiness in the relationship. But it's like they know there's certain things that they have to do in order to get that contentment in the family home, or just the relationship in general, either in the marriage or dating or taking it further to become official. There's just certain things going on with them right now where they have to drop it. Yeah. Let's see what else comes out. Look at the Lovers. So there is definitely a relationship here that is very soulmate-like. This is something that was truly intimate. Something that is, you know, you do have a good relationship with this person, or the understanding between you each other at one point was good, but then there's other things that are happening between you and them. So this is what I'm getting, okay? Because I do have several stories. It gets a little bit confusing. So for some of you who have separated with this person, the reason why they felt like they had to make this choice to let this situation go, they really did want the contentment with you, but it was just the situation was too much for them. Either they had too many things that they had to do outside of you that it became such a weight on them, they had to drop it. If it wasn't that, it could have been they were just dealing with their own stuff, and it became too much for them, and very stressful, that they had to let this go. But I don't think they particularly told you that that was the reason. I think they probably just said, you know, I can't do this anymore, and they had to make a choice. But the thing is that this person still loves you, okay? For others of you who are in a relationship, there's some things that they've been wanting to tell you, but they've been holding back. But all of that's going to be coming out. And they're going to be putting those burdens down to finally reach that contentment with you in love. They understand that they have to make a choice. And the choice, you know, is coming from their heart. Now, for those of you who have lost a loved one, this person didn't want to go. I don't think they were ready either. And I feel like they had such a great relationship with you. All I keep hearing is thick as thieves. We're thick as thieves. But one thing I'm going to say to you is that they're okay. They're with the angels right now. They're okay. But they have like this infinite love for you, and they're still watching. Okay? So let's get one more card and see what comes out for that. Whoa, 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 whoa. All this stuff fell out. Okay. So, okay. So for some of you, okay, so you ended up getting the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So for some of you, like I said, there's a choice that they have to make. And the choice is right here for this person that they may not have told you, is that they felt that either they had to go ahead and dive into love and continue to stay in the relationship, or they had to take the loss. Something came in between where they had to make a choice of either going in this with you or literally just losing the relationship, which I'm sure they're taking it hard. But there's something going on as well. I'm not sure if this had to do with finances for this person. Maybe they were working so hard and they felt no matter how hard they work, they were still losing finances. And they were working at something that they loved. But no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't keep up. And I think that's what could have gotten in the way, and I don't think they told you that. For others of you, it could have been that they decided to block love in general. And for some, I feel like they did make the choice to extend and to give. They decided to give equally to somebody that they care about. And I think the way that they're seeing you as a person who's very loving, very caring. And so I think they wanted to extend and give to you in a stable way. So I think that's what the Lovers cards, the choice is about. They understood that there's certain things about them that that they had to put down and finally make a choice of either I go at this alone or I actually put in the work and have this contentment. The contentment is my Aquarius. And I think I'm going to work hard, be stable, and continue to invest and give to my person. Okay? I'm trying to see what else do I see, guys, okay? Just give me one moment. If for some of you, the person that passed on, I think what they're trying to get across too, this is not for all, but for some, I think what they're trying to say from afar, because they're all watching everything in your life right now. They're watching the people that they love. I think they're asking you, if you're at a place where you are not open and you're not freely giving of your time, of your emotions, and you're just a little bit more cold, they're wanting you to make the choice to get to that place where you let go of your burdens. You let go of that thing that's keeping you from giving in a loving manner and finding your true happiness. And I feel like there's something that, they want you to be happy in. It's either in a relationship or something that you love to do. But they feel like you're not giving it to it. You're not fully open to it. And so they want you to make that choice of what's going to bring you full happiness, something that you can give to, and that's going to bring you joy. Okay. So I think for those of you who are either dating or single or in a relationship, like I said, this person may come out to you and tell you, and the message of love could be that they were the ones that really were holding on to stuff, you know, things that were a bit too much, and they're deciding to put all of that down so they can make that choice from their heart of what makes them happy, and they're going to be giving to the relationship. Yeah, they're going to be giving to you. They have you in mind. Yeah, so they want to open this up and give to you. But I think you're going to find all of this out soon. Because that's what they didn't tell you. They're being dishonest. They're just, and sometimes dishonesty is not always a bad thing. It could just be that they're not very expressive and speaking up and tell you what's really going on within their heart. Okay, and I think, you know, because the message of love, it does have to do with finally talking about something that's going on within you, something that's going on in your heart space that needs to be said. So let's go ahead and go into thinking of you. All right, I need some cards for thinking of you, Spirit. Gosh, I'm starting to get a headache right now, guys. It just came out of the blue. Okay, so the first one is, yeah, this person who's thinking of you, I think they're going to try to make their way now to you. This is the Knight of Cups. So either they're going to come to you in a way where it's like more romantic, more emotional, in a way where it's kind of like very sweet, flirtatious. It's actually going to feel like if this is a person that you have been with and you're still with them, something transpired between the both of you that kind of put them in a place where for a while they weren't really giving as much into the relationship. And so whatever it was that was holding them back, they're going to express that to you and tell you why. And then it's going to propel you to be okay in the relationship. And they're going to tell you, I love you and I choose you. And they're going to do everything in their power to bring the love back into the situation where you guys feel amazing together again. It's going to spark some stuff back into your guys' love life. And this is what they have in mind to do. So this could be somebody that you're with, somebody that you're dating, or the person that you are no longer with. Now, the person who has passed on, they are sending you so much love right now. And again, I think they're trying to tell you there's something that you need to choose that's going to bring you complete happiness. And I think they want you to move hella fast towards it and find what it is, you know, particularly what it is that you love very much. And it's going to bring you the contentment that you are looking for. What else, Spirit? We got the Knight of Swords. There's that air sign. And the Three of Swords. What is this? Okay, so the Knight of Cups is coming towards the the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, obviously, that's your element. That's who you are, Aquarius. I think you're not expecting for this person to come to you to offer you this, because this is a situation where I think they broke your heart. Either they broke your heart, or they were just not so much with like, oh my gosh, it's over, it's so sad. I think it also could be something like I said, some of you are still in the relationship, and I think you're noticing that your person was drifting and you didn't know why. And it hurt. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to come in to make things right with you, letting you know what's going on, and it's going to open up your spiritual understanding. This person is thinking of you. Now, what could also happen is that this person may be coming to you, and if you guys did end something, you may not be in the place to accept it. Now, for some of you, for the person that passed on, you took this very hard. You took it extremely hard. Let's see what else we get. Let me see if I can get one more, okay? Whoa, Spirit. I just need one. I just need one. I didn't need all of these. Let's see. Okay. So what came out for you is the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So what's going to happen here, while you were not expecting maybe for this to change, it's going to change for you. Okay. So like I said, you're going to find out brand new stuff, and it's going to come out, and you're going to hear what they have to say. They're going to come out here and offer you something brand new in love. They're coming hella fast, okay? Either they're flirting with you, they're wanting this, they're trying to send you messages, whatever that they're trying to do. They understand that maybe you were hurt by the situation, or how things were between you and them, or they were hurt. But the thing is that they're trying to bring something brand new back into the relationship. Like I said, I think I said earlier, they're going to try to bring a spark back into the relationship, where it's more passionate. It's more an alignment with the both of you, how you guys like things. But this person has a new way of being bold and courageous to come towards you, to offer you something that's passionate and just amazing. Something's going to be good for the both of you. And look at, it's going to bring a lot of contentment to you. This is the Nine of Cups. This is your contentment. Your wish came true. And so this also talks about, you having good fortune. Okay. So it looks like you have whatever you're wishing for and wanting. Because look, that's a genie. There's all these opportunities and all these choices that you can make in love. And I think that once they come to you, they understand that you get to choose whatever it is that you want to do. Whether it's to stay with them, or to leave them, or to transform the relationship in the way that you want it. But something is being available, being handed to you, where you can, like, literally the ball is in your court. For the person who passed on, again, they're saying that there's something that you need to make the choice on. And I think what they're saying to you is that you need to find that passion again to make that choice. I think something has dim your light on what it is that you need to make a choice on, that that's going to bring you full contentment, But I think certain circumstances, certain things have happened with you that it literally took the fire away from you working on whatever it is that you want in order to get to your contentment. And so your person that passed on, they're telling you that there's an opportunity coming for you to finally get that spark back, to make the right choices. Is going to bring you opportunities, is going to bring you that happiness, that full contentment in your life. Okay? And it's up to you. They're not, they're just here to guide you and tell you from above that it's time for you to make that choice and put yourself first and see what it is that makes you happy and move yourself towards that, okay? In a brand new way. But for the rest of you that are single or dating or separated or in a relationship, it just seems that your person is going to tell you something that's going to flip the script on this whole dynamic between you and them, and it's going to turn it around where it's going to leave things in your hands where you get to go ahead and choose how you're going to play this out. But at the same time, it's going to be a wish come true because it's leaving it in your hands. And you get to choose, okay, so how are we going to do this? Now that you're here, you're expressing your love. Okay, I think I do want to do this, but this is the way we need to do it. I think this is how we're going to make this work. And it's going to work out in your favor. Okay, so for right now, I think this is all that I have. And Aquarius, I have to say this is like a very strange reading for me because I've never really, I think I did it one time where I picked up on someone that passed on, but never to the extent where I went through the entire reading. So I'm not sure if this resonates with anybody, but it just like this is the first time where I had to tell several stories all at once. So please bear with me. So I don't know what happened there. That's just kind of strange. But anyway, hopefully this resonated with you. If it didn't, please check your other signs, okay? Because I'm still working on everybody else's May readings. And so, like I said, I think you, Aries, who was the other one? And Geminis have been the most supportive and the most amazing. And so I'm going to be doing a bonus read for you guys of what is hidden. And so I'll be putting that out for you guys, okay? So you guys take care of yourself. Have a wonderful May. Hopefully this resonates. But show me tons of love, okay, guys? You guys take care. Bye.